Camas County is a county in the southern portion of the U.S. state of Idaho. As of the 2010 census, the population was 1,117, making it the second least populous county in Idaho. The county seat is Fairfield. The county was created by the Idaho legislature on February 6, 1917, by partition of Blaine County. It is named for the camas root, or camassia, a lily-like plant with an edible bulb found in the region, which was used as a food source by Native Americans and settlers. Camas County is included in the U.S.state Micropolitan Statistical Area. U.S. Highway 20 runs east-west through the center of the county, at an elevation of just over 5,000 feet above sea level. State Highway 46 runs south to Gooding, connecting to U.S. 24 miles east of Fairfield. The Soldier Mountain ski area, opened in 1948, is 12 miles north of Fairfield, in the Soldier Mountains of the Sawtooth National Forest. History. When the cavalry was stationed at Fort Boise, the southern portion of the Camas Prairie was an important feeding ground for the horses. In 1869, a treaty ratified by the U.S. Senate provided a portion of the Kansas Prairie, instead of the Camas Prairie, to be retained by the Bannock Indians. The error may have been made by the person who transcribed the treaty. Since there was no Kansas Prairie in Idaho, the treaty rights of the Bannocks were ignored. When they found a few settlers were allowing the hogs to feed on the Bannocks' traditional food source, the camas root, they objected, which was a major cause of the Bannock War of 1878. Development of the region was slowed by the heavy snows of winter and the Bannock War, but farmers and ranchers soon found good water, timber, grass, and an abundance of fish in the streams. Soldier was the first town established on Camas Prairie, located about 4 miles northeast of Fairfield. When the railroad was built across the county, it bypassed Soldier, and when Camas was organized as a county, Fairfield became the seat, and most of the population moved there. The lava mining district lies a few miles southwest of Fairfield, which attracted miners in the 1880s. But the main attraction of Camas County has always been its agricultural lands. Geography. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the county has a total area of 1,079 square miles, of which 1,074 square miles is land and 4.5 square miles is water. The highest point is Camas County High Point at 10,337 feet, on the county's northern border with Blaine County. Adjacent counties: Blaine County, east; Lincoln County, southeast; Gooding County, south; Elmore County, west. Demographics. 2000 census. As of the census of 2000, there were 991 people, 396 households, and 287 families residing in the county. The population density was 0.8 people per square mile. There were 601 housing units at an average density of 0.6 per square mile. The racial makeup of the county was 95.16% white, 1.21% black or African American, 0.30% Native American, 0.20% Asian, 0.91% from other races, and 2.22% from two or more races. 5.55% of the population were Hispanic or Latino of any race, 20.5% were of German, 18.1% American, 15.4% English, and 7.4% Irish ancestry. According to Census 2000, there were 396 households, out of which 30.80% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 65.20% were married couples living together. 4.50% had a female householder with no husband present, and 27.50% were non-families. 22.20% of all households were made up of individuals, and 8.30% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.49 and the average family size was 2.92. In the county, the population was spread out with 24.70% under the age of 18, 6.60% from 18 to 24, 28.20% from 25 to 44, 27.50% from 45 to 64, and 13.00% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 40 years. For every 100 females there were 104.80 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 102.20 males. The median income for a household in the county was $34,167, and the median income for a family was $40,156. Males had a median income of $30,500 versus $21,563 for females. The per capita income for the county was $19,550. About 7.20% of families and 8.30% of the population were below the poverty line, including 7.20% of those under age 18 and 8.50% of those age 65 or over. 2010 census. As of the 2010 United States Census, there were 1,117 people, 487 households, and 326 families residing in the county. The population density was 1.0 inhabitant per square mile. There were 831 housing units at an average density of 0.8 per square mile. The racial makeup of the county was 94.1% white, 0.5% American Indian, 0.3% Black or African American, 0.1% Asian, 1.8% from other races, and 3.2% from two or more races. Those of Hispanic Latino origin made up 6.7% of the population. In terms of ancestry, 24.8% were German, 20.2% were American, 15.1% were English, 8.8% were Irish, and 7.3% were Swedish. Of the 487 households, 28.1% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 56.3% were married couples living together. 5.1% had a female householder with no husband present. 33.1% were non-families, and 28.3% of all households were made up of individuals. The average household size was 2.29 and the average family size was 2.77. The median age was 44.3 years. The median income for a household in the county was $44,145 and the median income for a family was $43,092. Males had a median income of $39,022 versus $25,938 for females. The per capita income for the county was $19,659. About 14.1% of families and 16.3% of the population were below the poverty line, including 28.0% of those under age 18 and 4.0% of those age 65 or over. Communities. City Fairfield. Unincorporated communities Corral, Hill City, Soldier,